Welcome to the first ever charity release of the Too Many Records label. I'm so excited to announce this record. This is one that holds a very near and dear place to my heart because of the original album that it's based off of. I'm going to tell you about this album, tell you about the charity, and tell you how you can order it. So stick around and watch this video, and then the link is in the description if you want to order it. No need to rush, you have 30 days. My last releases, TMR-10 and 11, did so well. Thank you guys for the support. TMR-10 was Marcus D. Melancholy Hopeful. As of me filming this, there's a handful of copies left, but it is just about totally sold out. TMR-11, Tribe, is sold out, and the crates campaign was a success, so thank you for funding that one. This one is one that I'm so excited to talk about because it is a cover album of one of my all-time favorite albums. TMR-12 is Don't Call Me a Contra, an unauthorized collaborative reimagining of Vampire Weekend's sophomore album. Contra by Vampire Weekend is one of my favorite albums of all time. If you guys did not see my Top 100 album series, I will link to it above. It's a great watch. You'll learn about a lot of really good albums throughout the 20 videos or so. Spoilers, Contra sits at number 7. It is one of my all-time favorite records. I still remember the moment that it was released. I remember my first listen to it. I remember driving around listening to it for weeks to come. It is a masterpiece of a record. And to tackle it and try to do it in a unique way while still being faithful to how amazing it is definitely a difficult task. And Souveneer and the crew that he brought in lived up to the task. This is an indie folk reinterpretation, has coffeehouse vibes, very laid back, very beautiful. It's simple and it's relaxing, and it manages to still capture some of the pivotal sonic moments from the original album while having this entirely new layer that shifts the genre from the kind of experimental indie pop of the first one to something that's definitely folky and laid back and just a really wonderful listen front to back. Gorgeous vocals and harmonies and really mesmerizing arrangements. And what's cool about it is the and friends part. Souveneer brought in a different person on just about every track to assist with telling their story of how they envision Contra or their version of it. And it really enhances the album, and it allows it to stay fresh throughout as there's different voices coming in and out throughout the process. I heard about this album when Ezra, the singer of Vampire Weekend, shared it on his social media, which means he listened to it and he thought it was awesome, justifiably so. I was blown away. I immediately reached out to Souveneer and I pitched trying to press this to vinyl because I knew my collection would not be complete without this gem, and thankfully, he was super into the idea. In fact, here's a little note from him right now.
Hi, my name is Mason, and I write, produce, and perform music as Souveneer. One of my favorite albums of all time is Vampire Weekend's sophomore album Contra, released in 2010. Recently, in celebration of its 10-year anniversary, I decided to start recording reimagined, stripped-down covers of all the songs on that record, and I enlisted some amazing friends and artists to help me pay tribute to an album that I've always felt was kind of underappreciated. We had so much fun recreating these songs in a new way with the help of some fantastic vocalists, and it was really a passion project for everyone involved. All of us are so excited and honored that Too Many Records has decided to create a physical version of this release, and I can't wait to see this thing brought to life and shared with more people in a beautiful, tangible form. I'm also thrilled that any proceeds will be going to charity to help with the homelessness epidemic in our country. Overall, I just want to say I'm grateful. I'm grateful to Vampire Weekend for writing these beautiful songs that we've reimagined here. I'm grateful to all the artists who contributed their time and their voices to these covers. I'm grateful to Too Many Records for bringing new life to the project for a really good cause. And I'm grateful to all of you who choose to support this project. So, thank you.
So the timeline for Gotta Groove, who I've been pressing a lot of records with lately, is out of control because of COVID. They're not a huge plant, so the backlog is taking months and months and months to get records pressed. Because of that, I'm going to use crates for this release because I think the turnaround will be a little less, and I'd love to be able to have it in hand this year. I don't know exactly what's going to happen, but fingers crossed. We reinterpreted the art with a special thanks to Dale, a great member of the TMR community and a friend of mine. Souveneer provided me with the concept, and Dale helped kind of lay it out and expand on it. It takes the iconic colors of the original cover, the purple, the yellow, the orange, and puts it over a collage of images that are representing certain lyrics throughout the album or themes or motifs. It's really well done, and I think you'll like it a lot. It's going to be a one-disc album on double splatter, and the splatter matches the cover perfectly. And the exciting thing about this project, as I mentioned, is that all the profit is going to charity. We were going to decide on which charity to land on, and we were both passionate about trying to help and figure out the homelessness crisis in this country. It's getting really bad, and while this isn't going to necessarily make a giant dent, every dollar counts, and it's a cause that I personally believe in, and I'm sure many people do. It's not polarizing. People believe that everyone deserves to have a home, not be on the street, and maybe this will help some people achieve that. Personally, the three places that I live last, New York, LA, and Portland, are all unfortunately dealing with the homelessness crisis in a big way, and I'd love to be able to help some of those people get help. But instead of picking one of those places to pick a local charity, we settled on a national one, which is the National Alliance to End Homelessness. We are going to be donating 100% of our profit from this release to that charity, and I'm really excited to be able to help even in a small way. So I encourage you, listen to this album. It's on the Crates page. You can listen to it. I honestly think that this version will get equal spin time as the original, because the original is in your face and experimental and complex and really high energy, and this one's so relaxing and mesmerizing and entrancing that I think, depending on my mood, I can go either way when listening. It's two sides of a wonderful coin. And as with all the Crates campaigns, you do have 30 days to order, but after that, it is officially out of print. However many copies we press during the 30 days will be the one and only run of this album on vinyl. So I know you guys are going to love this. Give it a listen, pre-order it. If you want to get multiple copies, feel free. Again, all profit is going directly to charity. So it's a great cause. It's a great album. Thank you to Souveneer for trusting me and the label to do a great job with this pressing. And thank you to all of you for continuing to sell out and fund every pressing we have done for every album on the label for the past 2 years. I really couldn't have done it without you, and I can't wait to see where this label continues to go in the years to come. Thanks for watching this announcement video. Go to the link in the description to check it out and listen, and let's make another record. Thanks for watching, guys. Take it easy.